Life is tough. We all face challenges. Every day brings new obstacles, and sometimes it feels like the world is against us. But it's how we respond that defines us. It's our resilience, our determination, and our willpower that shape our destiny. When things get hard, it's easy to give up. It's easy to let the weight of the world crush our spirits. But that's where the power of the mind comes in. Our mental strength is our greatest asset. Our minds are stronger than we think. They can push us beyond our physical limits and help us achieve the impossible. We have the power within us to overcome any obstacle, no matter how insurmountable it may seem. I know this because I've lived it. I've faced my own battles and emerged stronger. I grew up in poverty. I faced abuse. My childhood was filled with hardships that seemed never-ending. I was overweight and unhappy. I felt trapped in a cycle of despair. But I refused to let my circumstances define me. I made a choice to change my life. I decided to change my life. I set goals and committed to achieving them, no matter how difficult the journey. I pushed myself harder than I ever thought possible. I discovered a strength within me that I never knew existed, and I learned that our minds are capable of amazing things. They can drive us to achieve greatness. We all have a governor inside our heads, a voice that tells us what we can and can't do. It tells us what we can and can't do. It sets limits on our potential. But this governor is a liar. It holds us back from reaching our full potential. It holds us back from reaching our full potential. We have to learn to silence that voice. We have to learn to silence that voice. We have to push past our self-imposed limitations. We have to push past our self-imposed limitations. The truth is, we are capable of so much more than we think. The truth is, we are capable of so much more than we think. It starts with believing in ourselves. It starts with believing in ourselves. We have to believe that we can overcome any challenge. We have to believe that we can overcome any challenge. We have to embrace the suck. We have to embrace the suck. We have to welcome the pain. That's where growth happens. We have to welcome the pain. That's where growth happens. It's in those moments of struggle that we find our true strength. Breaking through barriers is not about being superhuman. It's about finding the extraordinary within the ordinary. It's about tapping into the power that already exists within us, the power we often overlook. It's about confronting our fears and pushing past our comfort zones, even when it feels impossible. When I decided to become a Navy SEAL, I knew it would be the hardest thing I'd ever done. The training was brutal, testing every part of my being. It pushed me to my absolute limits, both physically and mentally. There were times when I wanted to quit, moments when the pain seemed unbearable. But I reminded myself why I started. I visualized my goals, the dreams that fueled my journey, and I kept pushing forward one step at a time, knowing that each step brought me closer to my goal. We all face challenges in life, each unique and daunting in its own way. It might be a difficult job, a personal struggle, or a physical obstacle that seems insurmountable. Whatever it is, we can't let it defeat us. We must face it head on. We have to rise to the occasion, embracing the challenge with all our might. We have to dig deep and find the strength to keep going, no matter how tough the journey gets. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to be your own hero. You have to take responsibility for your own life. Relying on others is easy, it's comfortable, but it won't get you where you want to be. Self-reliance means taking control of your thoughts, your actions, and your destiny. It means being accountable for your own choices, and it means having the courage to go after what you want, even when it's hard. When we embrace self-reliance, we empower ourselves. We become architects of our own lives, and we develop the resilience to overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. Section 4. Persistence, the key to unlocking your potential. Persistence is the difference between dreaming and achieving. It's about never giving up, even when the going gets tough. It's about being relentless in the pursuit of our goals. Obstacles are inevitable. Failure is a part of the process, but it's how we respond to these setbacks that defines us. Do we let them break us, or do we use them as fuel to push us forward? Every time we fall down, we have a choice to make. We can either stay down or we can get back up. And each time we choose to get back up, we become stronger. We build resilience and we move one step closer to our goals. Section 5. Accountability and embracing discomfort. Accountability and discomfort are two sides of the same coin. They're intrinsically linked, each feeding into the other. When we hold ourselves accountable, we are more likely to embrace discomfort. This is because accountability forces us to confront our weaknesses and push through them. And when we embrace discomfort, we open ourselves up to growth. It's in these challenging moments that we find our true strength. Discomfort is where growth happens. It's the crucible in which our potential is forged. It's where we learn our limits and then push past them. Each step outside our comfort zone is a step towards becoming better. It's where we develop mental toughness and resilience. These qualities are essential for overcoming life's inevitable challenges. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Don't make excuses. Don't blame others. Take full responsibility for your actions and their outcomes. Own your mistakes and learn from them. Each mistake is a lesson, a stepping stone on the path to success. Life is not about seeking comfort. Comfort leads to stagnation, while discomfort propels us forward. It's about pushing ourselves to be the best versions of ourselves. This requires dedication, effort, and a willingness to face discomfort head-on. And that means embracing the suck. It means accepting that growth is often painful and challenging. It means stepping outside of our comfort zones and challenging ourselves to grow. This is where true transformation occurs. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. Embrace the challenges and the growth that comes with them. That's where real change happens. It's in these moments of discomfort that we find our true potential and achieve greatness.